Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I'm with Earth First Poultry Feed. And here joining me today is Dr. Steve Duren. And Dr. Duren actually formulated our Earth First Poultry Feed products. So, Dr. Duren, thanks for joining us today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about kind of what was going through your mind when you were developing the Earth First products and how they really kind of came to be?
Yeah, growing up on a farm as a child, and then when I became married and had children of my own, we always had backyard chickens. And I became very conscious at that time the connection between what happened in the coop, what those chickens were producing as far as eggs and meat, that I had very connected to the dinner table, that we were actually eating those. So I became very conscious of what went into a chicken feed, the housing of birds, those sorts of things, and I started to take those things into consideration when formulating a product.
And I think a lot of our consumers today are really making the connection between what they feed their animals and if they're eating the eggs, for example, making sure that what they're feeding their family is a wholesome and nutritious product as well. So, what are some of the attributes that Earth First Poultry Feed includes?
Well, what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a very wholesome product. So, first of all, the nutrient requirements of the birds, those were certainly taken into consideration because the birds have to be able to produce the eggs or to produce the meat that is desired. So, the nutrient requirement of the animal first and foremost. But then I started looking at ingredient and what things we could do from an ingredient standpoint that made it more appealing to the human consumer, that they had some traceability or understood more about their feed. So one of the first things that we did is with the genetically modified organism, we took out all GMO products. So the Earth First products do not have any GMO corn or soybean in it. We replaced those with other sources of energy and other sources of protein that weren't GMO.
Perfect. And I know that a lot of our ingredients that are in our Earth First Poultry Feed are actually grown and harvested from local regional farmers. And so we like to keep the product very local as well. So that's also a key component. And so with our products, can you kind of just list off the products that we have in the Earth First line?
Well, I guess first there's probably more that can be said about ingredients. So we checked off the non-GMO, but how could I make that bird healthier? Mm-hmm. You can go to many different feed stores and you can buy feeds that are medicated. And I wanted to stay away from any kind of medication in the feed, but yet birds still have disease challenges. So how do we deal with that? How do we deal with birds that may be sick? So we use natural ingredients, natural prebiotics, natural probiotics, and put those into the feed to make them healthier. We wanted that feed to be well digested. We included digestive enzymes in those feeds as well. Make those birds or allow those birds to get everything out of them that they possibly could. Then when it became the actual time for formulation, simply realizing that the needs of a laying hen are very different from what a growing bird would be. So certainly we have feeds that are designed for the starter grower bird. That's one product. And then another product, a separate product that's designed for the mature chicken that's beginning the laying cycle. So two different products in the Earth First. Again, all the same features with respect to non-GMO, no corn, no soy in those particular products, all natural probiotics, prebiotics to stimulate health, so they're not medicated products, and enzyme added. So we went what I considered over and beyond the call of duty as far as making it healthy. Then the final thing that I thought about is, well, what about the sustainability of the packaging? The packaging is all recycled paper. It is a paper, not a plastic product, so that's even recyclable as well. So I tried to make, just like the name would indicate, Earth First, actually take care of the bird, take care of the person that's benefiting from the poultry products, but also not destroy our earth in producing that. So those were my thoughts going in.
Great. Well, we're certainly glad that you developed the Earth First Poultry line, and you can learn more about Earth First. If you want to have more information, resources, or ask a specific question, you can do so at www.earthfirstpoultry.com.